Don't let that sun deceive you. It's windy and cold. But the sun's nice, isn't it? It's very deceptive, though. Very deceptive. The wind is just whipping it, though, so. But it's all right. It's not snowing and it's not raining, so I'm okay with that. So I guess as long as I'm sitting up here, I'm going to be battling the sunshine a little bit, but I really don't want to move. But I did want to show you my new car seat covers. They are Skechers brand. And of course they came from Amazon. This one fits better than the driver's seat. On the driver's seat, there's nowhere down here to slide the strap through. So I kind of had to rig it up. But this is Skechers brand. And they're really nice. And the driver's seat. Yeah, we've got the S up there for Skechers. Yeah, I had to rig it up a little bit down here because there's no place under there to put the strap through. But they're really nice. And they're really cold in the mornings too, when it's 30 degrees out. I actually have to put something over the seat because it is very cold. And the van, I've been cleaning it up a little bit, trying to rearrange it a little bit underneath the bed. I pulled my laundry basket up front because I've put my blanket over the back doors for the winter. It helps block off some of the draft that comes through the back doors because right down the center where they meet and along the bottom edge across, there's a gap. I've tried to fill in that gap with weather stripping, and the weather stripping just falls off, so it is what it is. I don't care. But the blanket, I think, is cute, and it helps. I'll leave it up until springtime, and I've got a way to bunch it up and strap it out of the way if I need to get through the back doors. It don't matter. Or I can just push it up on the bed, so it's not an issue. I've done that every winter since I've been in the van. And like I said, I think it's cute. So, I do have a story. I think my son's leaving. Okay. No, the sunshine's still there a little bit. Well, I have tried 2 refrigerator freezer combos in 3 weeks. The first one was at Alpicool. I followed every direction. I did everything that it said to do. I couldn't get that cute little thing I'm being nice to start up. I mean, it was a nice refrigerator freezer combo, a dual thing, and it wasn't, I'm trying to think, it wasn't any bigger than my ice chest, maybe a little bit smaller in measurement, but the interior was very much suitable for me. I had to send it back, and it has taken over 2 weeks to get my refund, and a lot of emails to get it back from them. And in the meantime, after I sent that one back, I ordered I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right, but it's an Echo Juice, something like that. Of course, I'm ordering it from Amazon. Who else do you order things from? But I ordered the Echo Juice, and I really liked that one a lot better than the Alpicool. But I'm 2 for 2, y'all. I am 2 for 2. The power did come on. I can say that. The power did come on. But the fan, compressor, whatever, never did kick in. I spent time on phone with customer service. They were super. I mean, she was really helpful. She took all my information, and I told her everything that was going on and what I had done. And once again, read the book 3 times, followed the directions 3, 4, 5 times, I don't know. For 2 days, nothing. So I did hear back via email from them, and they offered to send me another one. Now, customer service had mentioned they would probably send me another one, and then I would just throw this one away that doesn't work. Which, I'm from the generation that you don't really throw everything away. You're supposed to fix it. So I guess it would cost more to ship it and fix it and whatever. So she said that they would probably have me just throw this one away that doesn't work. But that's not going to happen until I get the next one. So I did let them know that receiving another one would be acceptable, that I would be fine with that. That I did like the cooler, and I just was disappointed that it wouldn't run. The power came on, but it just wouldn't run. And I honestly like the looks of it better than the Alpicool. And it's maybe a little bit smaller than my ice chest. Not sure exactly how I'm going to reconfigure things in the front of the back right here behind the seats where I have the ice chest and my cookware and everything. But that's why I've started kind of messing around with things underneath the bed, trying to rearrange and trying to thin things out a little bit, maybe. I really want to eventually move the potty on the other side of the bed, between the bed and the back doors. I don't know why I didn't do that before, other than the fact that I didn't really want to have to trim the bed down anymore, because it's pretty tight fitting back there. And yeah, it's just pretty tight fitting back there right now. So it's going to take some work to do that, but that's something I've got on my mind. But for now, I actually have it sitting. That is where my potty sits. But I have it covered up with a blanket and a pillow sitting there because I like to use it for a seat, as I use my ice chest for a seat. And my basket right there, it's got my bear and my ducky in it. That's normally in the front seat. But I was going through that and seeing what kind of junk I've thrown in there. That's kind of like my catch-all. It sits in the seat and I throw things in it. Everyone has a catch-all. Even if you're in sticks and bricks, you know you got a drawer, a closet, a floor. It's just a catch-all. So, but that's my catch-all. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Been just trying to get a dual fridge freezer that would work. I don't know when I will get the one that they're going to send me. I think I'm going to move to the back where the sun's not shining. As much as I like the sunshine on me, it was even getting on my nerves shining on the camera. But like I was saying, I don't know when they're going to send me the replacement cooler. Hoping that it'll be within the next couple of weeks. My solar panel was put up 5 weeks ago, I guess, guessing 5 or 6 weeks ago, minimum. And all I have to use the Jackery with right now is my phone and my DVD player, and my fan. Yes, I've still got a fan even though it's cold. Last night it ran all night long, but the heater didn't run. So, y'all, you hit a certain age and sometimes you have your own heat. Sometimes you need the fan running while the heat's running. So, and it's kind of like having that white noise in the background. It helps me sleep. But yeah, I charge my lights. These lights here are rechargeable. I have 6 of those, and one of them that is like twice that length. Now, honestly, I think I've used one time. So it's been charged up maybe one time when I first got it. I don't know. I just like the little ones that you can move these. I do like these. I did not get these from Amazon, but you probably can. These came from Home Depot. And it's just something that I found. I wasn't in there looking for anything like this. What was I in there? I don't know what I was in there for. It's been a few years. But they have magnets on the back here. They've got a magnet on the end. So you can actually, if your ceiling covers is thin enough, you can prop it up there. And it'll shine all the way through the van. Now I do have one that I cannot do that with because the magnet comes out. I have not glued it back in yet. So I have to be careful. It's really difficult to get that magnet off the ceiling when it comes out of the light. But I do like these lights. They are very bright. And they have 3 levels. I won't blind you with it. Got 3 levels. So they're pretty useful. And I use 2 at the most at a time. Because in the evenings, I don't want a lot of light because I'm trying to settle down for the night. So I've got one on medium or low. Then in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work, I'll have a couple of them running. And that's the only way I'm going to wake up. The alarm clock and then 2 lights. But really nothing else has been going on. I don't know if you can hear that wind or not, but it is crazy windy. I'm actually sitting up on the parkway today for a few hours. I needed some downtime. I need some quiet time. It's been too busy for me. I needed some quiet. I needed to get away from everything, so I came up here for a few hours, and the traffic going by every once in a while doesn't bother me. I could not go where I wanted to go on the parkway because, once again, they've got it closed down for the winter now. They had it opened up after the repair from Hurricane Helene went through, but now they've got it closed down for the winter. Because where it doesn't snow in town, it will snow and ice up on the parkway. So they just close it down. But it's peaceful up here. Like I said, I needed the quiet. Hold on. It's just peaceful. It's like a fall windy day out here. But the door's gotta go back shut. It's just too cool out there for me with that wind blowing. If the wind wasn't blowing, it'd be nice. But we've had 2 good days of really warm spring weather, and it's getting cold again. But I am starting to go through some stuff in here, seeing what I can get rid of, seeing what I can put in storage for the winter time. I moved my storage unit the last few days, so I've been pretty busy with that. I went out there for a little while thinking I would sort it out and set it up a little bit better, because I was kind of in a rush when I moved things over. But I just couldn't. I went out there and it's just like too tired. I just need a break. We all need a break sometimes. No matter what you're doing, we all need a break sometimes. And coming up here and sitting for a few hours and just listening to the nothing other than an occasional car going by, it's peaceful. It's relaxing. Don't have to worry about anybody bothering me. Nobody bothers me. And even if someone knocked on my door, I do have protection. A variety of forms of protection. And I'm not afraid to use it. I try to be nice. But I do have a side that will not tolerate people's junk. No. But for the most part, I'm nice and easygoing. Now, if an officer was to knock on my door while I'm sitting here, that's fine. Now, I did. That's another story. I was way up on the parkway. Oh, gosh, I guess it's 3 summers ago, maybe? Probably. I'll go with 3 summers ago. I was sitting on a pull-off and just enough room for me and one other car on this pull-off. I'm just sitting there, spend some time reading, spend some time playing games on my phone. And I saw a ranger drive by, a forest ranger. Yes, they cover the area. And they can be useful sometimes. But I seen him go by, and then sometime later, I heard a vehicle pull up behind my van and stop. I'm like, okay, another tourist. Somebody else going to take pictures of the view, and yes, there are some lovely views up here. But I heard on the back door. But by then I could already see the vehicle, and I knew it was him. And he came around. I had my windows down. I wasn't concerned. I was propped up front reading. He was just asking if I was okay, making sure I wasn't broken down. So, super nice young man. But he was just checking. I told him I was just up here to get away from all the chaos and the noise and everything, just to have some me time and relaxation time. He said, well, I just wanted to make sure you wasn't broke down. So I thought that was nice. That's the kind of knock that I don't mind. But that was the only time that's ever happened up here, so I'm good with that. I don't hear the wind blowing anymore. It's supposed to calm back down. All right, well, I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to show you my seat covers. They're really nice. They're comfy. I just wish that the driver's side fit better than it does. but I can live with it. It's 98% good, so I'm good. And it'll be a lot easier to clean than the cloth ones that I did have. I took those off 3 or 4 times and washed them, and they really wore out faster than I expected them to. So I expect these to last longer. Like I said, they're Sketcher brand off of Amazon. And they're really nice. And I didn't pay a lot for it either. But I needed something. If you've seen the seats, you'd know why I needed something. They're well worn too. So, but I think it made the front end look a little bit better. I like it. All right. Y'all have a great day. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And when I get my dual fridge freezer and I find that it actually comes on, I'll be making a video. But in the meantime, I'll see y'all later. Ta-ta.